What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm turning leftover Warhammer parts into a custom Scout Tower Outpost using an Eldar cannon, a Locust Heavy Destroyer section, a Warhound Titan upper leg, and other spare bits. I'll build a rugged battlefield lookout tower with plenty of detail and weathering. So grab your hobby knife and glue, and let's get started. Alright, so for today's video, my friend Matt gave me some misprinted stuff that came out bad in the printer, his 3D printer. So I took some of those parts and I took it home with me and I decided to make something out of it. This piece right here, I believe, came from a cannon or something from a Titan. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, you know what it would be really cool for? Like a tower on an outpost and on terrain, something, like at the edges of a base or something. So let's build on that. So right here, I am putting these two pieces of wood together. My fault. I used tacky glue, and somehow it kind of expanded, and then the wooden morphed a little bit. But I was able to get it together with some clamps, and I used wood glue instead. Note to self: when you're using wood, use wood glue. So I glued right here on top of the tower a angel with wings that I had from a misprinted box package that I received. And I was wondering, I liked it a lot, so I was trying to look for a reason to put it somewhere, and I thought, why not on a tower to make it more like a, religious belief or something like that for whatever side it's, belongs to. I added that other piece right there. I was thinking of using it like it looked like a Tesla coil or like a radio antenna on top of that bunker there. After all that was done, I put some texture paste and I put some glue and I put the bunker right there and let it set. The bunker was printed by my brother-in-law, or future brother-in-law. Yeah, so to make it long enough to be on top of the tower, I added a cannon from I think it was like another Titan thing. So I glued that on there, and I didn't glue it on the bottom of a piece of another Warhammer thingy. That little figure guy right there, I was using it as this is how it will look on the tower, and that I got from Temu, believe it or not. It's not bad. It's just, I don't really, it's like Temu has like it's a hit or miss, but that figure came out pretty cool. It came from like an artillery set I got for like $5. For the platform for the soldier to get down off, I used a something from some like a Napoleon War box model kit, and I just used that for the platform. And then I added like that satellite dish there for like a satellite or like sound wave device. You've probably seen it before, like in Stranger Things season 5. That was what they used to keep 11 like down with her powers. So I thought that was a cool add to put there. Or I was looking for something to add for instead of like empty space. So when it came to the angel right here, I used ashen stone speed paint to make it look like a grayish stone looking thing, like she's like a statue that was placed on there, that was built on the tower. But before that, I painted it with what's it called? Blinding light? Yeah, blinding light first, and then I added the ashen stone right after. And I thought, why not just build the rest of that foundation of that tower stone-ish looking? And here I'm painting the bunker here grayish for concrete, and then I'll just add some wash in it to make it look like it's been been around for a hot minute in war. I super glued the roof on top because no one's gonna be placed in there. I don't know. I should have left it open for like if someone does actually want to use it for wargaming, but we'll cross that bridge if we ever do. I just painted like the entrance of that bunker black. Here I'm just painting that ladder, which I used for it's like a plastic canvas looking thing. I just cut it into a piece to make it look like it's like a ladder. I was trying to make it look like an elevator shaft at first, trying to make it like a little elevator or lift that brings you down, but I couldn't find the pieces at the moment, so I just went with it like as a ladder or whatever. Here I'm just painting it dark slate gray with the airbrush for the rest of the tower right here. Added some black color and it made it a little darker. I repeated the process also on the sides and the area right there. Like you can see right there, I thought it'd be really cool to look like it's like one of those power generators things that you see on top of a power line thing. That's what that little canister on top was. And here I am painting that little satellite dish looking array. I added a piece from a sprue right there because there was a hole in it originally, and I just put it there. Here, on this one here, I realized there was a hole. I just kept it to make it look like it's some sort of coil or radar or communications device. I just want to look cool to put something else on the bunker. Oh, the sandbag right there said I got from also my friend over there. He gave it to me. I just put him, I just want to make it look this all like blank or whatever. So I just put that. I use pallet bone for the color of the sandbag. After that, I'm using dark slate gray here to paint that little power generator looking thing. I just wanted to add more character to the tower. So I was just adding whatever I could find. I really want to do more kit bashing stuff to projects. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm going to look into this big ass bin I got and we'll go from there. Other than that, here I am painting everything all grayish looking, dark grayish, to give it like it's like concrete mixed with metal and stone. And then here I'm adding a dark wash around the battlefield ground to make it look like it's been, walked around and abused over time of war. And I am just spreading it around the bunker. This was just a quick project to do because I was between projects, because I like to do painting projects between my dioramas. Here I'm adding some gold on her shoulder pads right here to make it look more majestic. I also put gold on her hair. And then I also put gold on the little symbol right there on the top of the edge. After that, I added more wash around the bunker here to give it look like a little weathered, worn look. Yeah. What do you guys thought about kit bashing stuff? Is a cool way to create your imagination and create other stuff. I really want to work on a kit bash for a Wild Wild West building because I have a whole bunch of cowboys and Native Americans I want to put together, and I want to do one. What are your suggestions on what videos I should watch to learn how to do that? Because that's one of my next big ones I want to do. It's going to be kind of hard soon because I'll be doing Halloween Horror Nights soon, and I'm going to have to split my time between that and, life, because it's going to be a busy 2 months. Right here, I am painting the soldier. I was trying to do it like the same thing with Acadians because he almost looks like one of them, but I just went with just a random soldier with a duster jacket. So I painted his belt and his first I painted his vest, which was a camel cloak, and then I painted his backpack and his belt and his shoes hardened leather to give it that boot leather look. And then I painted everything else like silver and black. And after all that was done, it was ready to go. Enjoy. That's one custom Scout Tower Outpost built almost entirely from spare parts and leftover bits. This project is a great reminder that you don't always need expensive terrain kits to create something unique. Sometimes the best builds come from looking at random pieces and imagine what they could become, from the Eldar cannon to the Warhound Titan leg and everything else in between. It's amazing how a collection of unrelated counterparts can come together into a believable battlefield structure. If you enjoyed this build, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what your favorite part of the outpost was. I also love to hear what unusual bits you turned into terrain bits or pieces. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.